Oh, I'm hating so much now. I know I'm again working the kitchen. $3,000 from the tax back I got yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty easy actually to find a car. Wow, that's a so difficult question.
Do you feel like you changed?
It was like half of my budget was gone. Here I've seen who really my friends are.
It's like, you know, you're gonna meet people, but just for a short time.
Yes,
you're
exactly.
Not sure you're gonna see them again, but
exactly. Hello, bonjour mes amis, new video on this channel, welcome my friends.
Aujourd'hui je fais une vidéo avec David.
Bonjour, je m'appelle David, j'habite en Allemagne, j'ai 18 ans et aujourd'hui j'ai dans le Nouvelle Zélande avec Emma.
Il sait très bien parler français comme vous pouvez le voir. Du coup, on va faire cette vidéo en anglais, je vais mettre des sous-titres. Le but, c'est que je parle avec David et que vous vous rendez compte un peu de son point de vue sur la Nouvelle-Zélande. So, where are you from in Germany?
Close to Cologne, in a smaller city.
Do you like it?
Yes, I like it there because of my friends and family, of course. It's like the place where you grow up, of course you like it.
Do you prefer it from like the city you visit in New Zealand?
Oh, that's very difficult. I think the cities in Germany are in general very different to New Zealand cities. New Zealand cities are more smaller than German cities, of course, because you have less people. That's actually one thing I like, because also in Germany my place is more like in the country and not in a big city. I don't like that when it's too many people and you don't know anyone. I don't like that a lot. That's why in New Zealand it actually depends where you are. Some cities are very nice, but some cities are not so nice, but still beautiful. Only because when you don't have a supermarket close and you have to pay a lot for the fuel, that's not so nice.
When you live in Tekapo.
Like us, yes.
Don't.
1 hour every day to the shopping.
How long have you been here? In New Zealand, not in Tekapo, in New Zealand.
In New Zealand, I'm here since the 10th of October, so it should be week 29 or actually week 30. I'm not sure. I have to check it. Yeah, it's quite a long time actually. Seen a lot so far.
Did you enjoy it so far?
Was the best decision I made, I think.
Really?
So I can recommend to everybody who's like now after school. I'm just after school. I came here. I did not study.
Yeah, because you're only 18.
Yes, I just said that.
Important thing. He's only 18.
Stop that.
No, but like a lot of German people are very young.
Yeah, it's very common to do it after school because it's like, I don't know, after school it's like, it was so long, it's like 12 years you could not do what you want, and then you have the choice either to do it or study then for a few years. And if you study, you cannot really go because when you have like a credit for your study, you have to pay that, or you have a flat, then it's not so easy. That's why I think it's more easy to go before you study, have a small break, see other things and discover, explore the world. And yeah, it's really long time. I've seen actually a lot, I think. It's almost the end. I'm just here for 3 weeks now. That's crazy.
Were you nervous at first?
Yes,
when you
a
wanted
lot,
to leave?
because I was alone. My friends don't wanted to come with me.
Really? First, did you try to convince some friend to come with you?
Of course. It's every time better with a friend.
And why did they say no?
They wanted to make their study or their apprenticeship. Some of them study law or something that really takes long time, law or medicine. And then you cannot just say that, because the longer you wait, the older you are. So that's why you have to do it first. Yeah, that's why in the end I was coming alone here. Some friends visited me actually. That was very nice.
From Germany?
Yeah, but one friend, it was only for 3 weeks. She wanted to travel Asia. That's why she came to visit me. That was really nice, because then you have people you know and talk about. It's really different when you meet new people. You are not. It's like still nice to meet new people, but you are not like, how can I say that? You don't really know each other very good. It's really different. It's a really different thing than you know a person like, I don't know, from home for 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah.
It's also like here in your house. It's like we're still like friends or very good with each other, but it's still something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. It's like, you know, you're gonna meet people, but just for a short time.
Yes,
you're
exactly.
Not sure you're gonna see them again, but
exactly. You hope, of course, with some people that you meet them again somewhere in Europe.
Do you hope to see us again?
Yes, of course. What is this question?
Because we didn't tell, but we are roommates. Like, we live in the same house because we're all working in a restaurant just close to the house. So we are 5. So there is David, Alex and me, and another French couple. Their name are Damien and Lucy.
Yes, I'm protecting myself from the France people.
What do you think about French people?
I love them. No, it's alright. Some people are nice, some people are not so nice. But yeah, of course, I like everyone until I know them, of course. So it's like, I don't know.
If you go back in time, like where was your first stop in New Zealand? It was
Auckland. I started in Auckland because I was buying a van and I was looking a little bit on the market, and yeah, now I have the same problem, the South Island. There's not so much people, not a good price to sell or buy the van.
Yeah.
Depends when you are coming like in the start of the spring, you can get really cheap vans in the South Island or in the North Island because everyone wants to leave. But yeah, I was buying my van in Auckland, and then my really first stop, like I don't really like Auckland because I had to fly there. My first stop was in the north. It was Whangarei. It was close to the Bay of Islands on the east coast. And the beaches there was beautiful. It was the best beaches I think I've seen so far. I don't travel a little bit, but yeah, this was really amazing. Direct in the first week, I think.
Did you already have your car this time?
Yeah, I bought my car on the second day.
Did you find it before you arrived, or you find it like just in the second day you were here?
Depends. I was looking for like 3 cars. I messaged them when I was on the plane, and I had two viewings on my first day when I was in New Zealand, because I cannot go in my hostel because I had to check in at 2 and I was arriving in New Zealand at 8 in the morning.
Jet lag.
I don't have jet lag, nothing.
Really?
No, I was just tired. No, because I was looking when it's the time in New Zealand, and then I've tried to sleep in the plane
smart.
a little bit.
I remember we were so tired when we were.
Yeah, but it was really hard. I just drank 2 coffee and then it was alright. Then I was looking at 2 cars, and another car, I decided for that on the next day. Yeah, it was pretty easy actually to find a car.
How much did you pay?
$7,000. It's like 3,500 euros. It was like half of my budget was gone.
Yeah, it's like a car where you can sleep. It's not like a van, it's a self-contained car.
Yes, it's self-contained and you can sleep. You have a small kitchen in the trunk of the car. It's not so bad, it's a good car.
Yeah, and it's like you don't have to pay for accommodation if you want to travel.
That's true. Yeah, only the camping places, depends where you are, you have to pay for them. But
yeah, but it's not so expensive.
It's not expensive.
How much is it?
$10, $15 per night. It's more cheap than a hostel. When you can go there, it's better than hostels.
Did you... Recently you sleep in the car and it's almost winter here. Was it very cold?
No, it's not. So it depends. So I have another big problem with cold. Also when I sleep, I like it when it's a little bit more cold. But to admit, I have in my car 2 duvet blankets, so 2 big blankets with the thing inside. A woolly blanket, which is very cozy. So I have in total 3 blankets, and that's alright. One day, I remember in Queenstown, it was the first time of snow. Was in May. It was -3 degrees, and then I had also my sleeping bag on top of this.
Wow.
But this was then alright also, then I was also warm again. But this was really, really cold.
What was your favorite place? In the North Island first, and then in the South Island?
Wow, that's a so difficult question. I have to say, New Zealand is so beautiful. You have almost everything in one place. You can go hiking, surfing. Oh, wow.
Have you done surfing here?
A little bit. I'm not the best surfer.
Me either.
But Raglan is very good for surfing, on the South Island also. Dunedin is very nice. But my favorite place, to come back to the question, was I think the Bay of Islands. It's like in New Zealand, I think, on the North Island. Because I'm more a beach person than, yeah, I like the mountains also, but I like the beach more. So that's why I was saying the Bay of Islands, because they're very nice beaches. It was really warm when I was there. It was really nice. Every day you're on the beach with your friends there. I was from friends there. It was a really nice time. But to admit, because now I was also thinking about the new Plymouth, the Mount Taranaki, and this was also very, very nice. It's on the west coast, the big volcano.
So, for you, you're working holiday visa here.
Yes.
Was it more holiday or working?
Actually not, I don't think so, because I tried to get as much money as I can during my school, but it's like I'm 17, I had to go to school, and there was like, what's not really easy to make a lot of money. So I was trying to work in the start of my visa, but this did not work out really well. And then can I say it? Then I figured out it's better to just let things happen, just do it. Then I was like, okay, I traveled 2 months in the start, then I worked 3 months, then I traveled another 1.5 months on the South Island from March. I worked from December to March. I traveled from March to end of April. Start of May I work again, so it was really balanced, I think.
Yeah, like an in-between.
Yeah, it's the best, I think, it's the best.
What work have you done?
I worked on the vineyard, this was very nice, in the Bay of Islands. This was my first job, it was just 1 week, but it was alright, I just did it for the experience. Yeah, cutting the bushes of the vine, they were not grown any grapes yet, it's only not the season. Then I also was a waiter in the restaurant of them, this was also very cool for the experience.
Did you enjoy being waiter?
Yes, I really enjoyed it. I don't know, yeah, because you could talk to the people who were very rich people and you just recommended some wines and I really liked that.
Did you make some, I see you making a lot of jokes to people. Did you?
Yeah. Yes, I did that. It was really funny. It was only 1 week, so it was alright. And I knew I was going, so I could make some more fun. But the people liked it, of course. Then I worked on a farm with cows for 2 weeks also. It was also really a good job, just to make experience. Yeah, I had to milk them, shift them from the kettles. And yeah, well, it was really hard sometimes to wake up so early at 5. I'm not a morning person.
No,
you have to be at 5 in the morning, ready with breakfast and outside to start.
Oh gosh.
Wow, yeah, it was really, it was a hard job. That's why farming is not the place I want to get my money. And then I was a lifeguard and a barkeeper in a holiday resort. This was really cool. And now I'm again working the kitchen. So thinking of everything, I think. It was good.
Which one was your favorite one?
Depends, I think. I like the work on the vineyard because when you're working in the vineyard, you get like 8 or 9 hours just by cutting something and you can listen to music and your podcast. That was really cool. Also, the waiting was really nice there, actually, because it was not so crowded and the people were also chill and nice. But I also missed the kind of job I had in Taupo, in the resort where I worked. But it just was because of the people, because I made really, really good friends there. For 3 months, we had a really nice team and we were going out every weekend together.
So cool.
And it was really, really cool. But I remember every day when I was working there, I hated it. I hated to stand, for example, 9 hours at the pool doing nothing. It was not cool to do that. I mean, it was easy money, of course, but no, I remember every morning waking up and doing thank you, no. Yeah, but I think it's every job like this.
It depends. I feel like for waiter, waitress, I feel it sometimes as well. Like if there is nobody in the restaurant, it's just like you standing and
pretending to work.
Yeah, or searching for something to clean, like something stupid to clean. The most stupid thing you can see.
Then you do it 3 times in one day.
Yeah, no, something can be crazy. If you like, for me, it's better to have a lot of things to do than nothing.
Depends. I think the middle is the best because I don't like when I'm too stressed.
Yeah.
Because then you maybe make mistakes or something. I don't know. I mean, stress is okay. It depends on when you are working, but not a lot. It's really bad when it's so busy you cannot do anything and it's like you just run here and there. I think for a waiter that's not cool. Yeah. Just if you have everything to do, clean some tables and then new people are coming. I think that's the best.
Yeah, and in between again.
Yes.
And which job did give you the more money?
The most money?
Yeah.
Actually, all the jobs are almost paid the same. Like, it was in Taupo, of course, because I worked the longest period there and had the most hours.
Yeah, but like per hour?
It was $25 per hour.
All of them?
No, for that's what I'm saying. The one in the north, in the Bay of Islands, the waiting job, I just got 23, so it was a little bit less. And for the other job, for 2 weeks in the farm, I don't got money. Only a little bit. I just got the accommodation and food.
Roofing.
Yeah, but I did not know that it was a roofing. They don't say it to me. Only in the end, it was a little shit. Yeah, I was really.
It was a scam.
Scammed, yeah. But the food was so nice. We had everyday steak and good meat with blue cheese sauce, and it was alright. I eat so much food with them, you can't imagine. But this was a little scam, I think. But I like the people anyway.
Did you struggle to find every job? Like, what was your strategy to find them?
I can say I had a struggle a little bit every time when I was finished with my job and it was time to search a new one. It was not really easy, I think, because many people don't even answer you. That's why I don't really recommend using emails for the jobs here, because I don't know, people are very busy and they know it's just for a few weeks or 1 month. They don't look every time in the emails. Depends, of course, on the job. Maybe some people look at it. I can prefer just walk inside with your CV, represent you like that. or maybe call. I called many people, and this was also a strategy of me, just looking online for job advertisements and then for their numbers, or just looking who is hiring. If it's like restaurants, I just call them in the time. And some people said, yes, we are looking for someone, come there. Because when they are close to you, doesn't make sense when you call some people on the North Island and then you have to go everywhere. But yeah, I think that's the best strategy, just call or just go inside.
So you find it easy to find a job in New Zealand?
Depends. It's not easy, but it's also not hard, because there are many people who need work in the season, but you have to time it really good. So I was looking for a job between the winter season, between the autumn season and the winter season, and that was really difficult in Queenstown because no one was searching for work, and I was
too much people.
Yeah, and there was too much people. So I was 3 weeks there and found nothing, and then I went away to Tekapu, where I'm now, and this was more easy.
I feel like here it's very easy to find one,
Yeah,
because
I think
all
so.
the restaurants and hotel here are just hiring like working holiday visa people.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I didn't know about that. But yeah, the smaller cities also sometimes have a really good choice or really good,
Because I remember
amount
for
of
us,
jobs.
we tried to search in Auckland, but it was so hard to find a job in Auckland.
I don't like Auckland. I did not even know.
Wow, what was your favorite city? Like, if we have to say, like,
City.
the big city. If you
Yeah, there are just 4.
Yeah.
Christchurch, Wellington, Christchurch, Queenstown, Auckland. These 4 big ones, or what you say is a big city?
3 big ones, because I don't think Queenstown is that
You
big.
can, okay.
I don't know, I haven't been there yet, but I will just take like Wellington, Christchurch and Auckland.
Wow. I wasn't long in Wellington, so I cannot talk about that. Was alright. I think I liked Wellington more than Auckland, but I think Christchurch is the best one, I think.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't like, because it's at the beach, okay, of course, Auckland, of course, but Auckland is way too big for me. Auckland is way too big.
Big?
Yeah, it's the same size
No.
as Cologne, I think, Auckland.
Because it's not so big. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know
No.
how to say it, but it's like very large, but it's so small, like there is just like one busy street, and then that's all.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, but it's very spread. That's true. Yeah, no, I don't like Auckland. No, it wasn't really nice. Everywhere was construction, was hard with the car to find a place to sleep, or
Did
no.
you mostly sleep in your car or
Yeah,
in
almost.
the hostel?
Only the first week I slept in a hostel, but it was also too long actually, because I booked it from home and I was thinking, 5 days to find a car is a good amount. So I was 5 days there and I found the car after the second day, but you don't know it. So
How
that's
did you
why.
find it?
On Facebook Marketplace was really easy.
Facebook
Just
is the
message
best.
5 people before I was here and they said, oh yeah, we make a viewing. It was really easy. Then I was on Halloween one night in the hostel. This was one night. So, and then another one here in New Zealand on the South Island in Tekapu actually, because it was too cold. So it was not a lot of hostels. That's why I bought a car, because when you buy a car you can sleep most of the time in the car.
Easier.
And it's more cheap because you also can sell it and you get the money back.
Yeah, but in
That's-
your case, like the season are very important here, because now you're selling it for free.
Yeah, it's a problem, yes. But
It's still money, but it's less than.
yeah, yes, then I paid, of course. Yeah, but you have to. I was thinking about that. When I was sleeping in a hostel, I make a calculation. I would pay $6,000 for all the nights I'm here, and I get nothing back. And now I get 4,000 back, so
Yeah.
it's alright.
It's
I think
still money back. I feel
Yeah.
like when you buy a car or van,
you have to stay 1 year, complete 1 year.
Yeah, and you have to think like you're not gonna resell it at the same price you buy it. Like, because if you have high expectation, it will be hard, because you never know. Like, if you leave, for example, during the winter season.
Yeah,
there's
and
not a
don't
lot of
leave during the
buyers.
winter. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Best is maybe when you find a job in the winter, where you are like us now. I think that's perfect. When you are the whole winter like this, that's good. And then you can sell it in I haven't thought about that, to sell it then in the spring. Because I can stay until spring, but my studies are starting earlier, so I cannot stay 1 year. This was one thing I didn't expect, but I was thinking it was more easy to sell the car. But it's not easy to sell the car. I have to go now to Auckland from Tekafu. That's 17 hours driving.
Oh my gosh.
That's really so cool. I'm so happy to do that.
And we talk about like meeting people here.
Yes.
Because you are traveling alone. So did you have like breakdown, or did you have like hard moment where you were feeling really alone, or it was like easy to meet some people, make some friends?
No, I don't had really a breakdown. I was feeling alone because every time somewhere I meeted people, maybe just on the camping for a talk, or depends somewhere. where I was. You meet everywhere people. But of course, sometimes you may just miss your friends or your family, talking to them or seeing them, because it was the first time I was like somewhere else alone for so long. But you can also do it with the contact or something. But I remember when I were on the North Island and my friends were somewhere else and I was in the moment doing a small road trip alone. There I was like a little bit maybe sad or not, because I don't know what to do, or I did a lot of things, but then I was thinking about doing it with my friends and this is more fun. That's why I was a little bit sad about it, and I did not really enjoy it. That's why I went there again with another mindset, and I really liked it. It was actually pretty funny. But yeah, but just enjoy it and think about one day you're coming back anyway, and then you see them all again. And so far, I think at home is not changing a lot. You are changing here, I think, so much.
But people are
I don't know.
Like, not doing the same, but like we still have the same routine.
That's true.
You are doing a lot of different things and new things.
Yes.
Do you think, like, I know we already talked about it, but not in the camera. But do you think when you come back, you will still have all the same friends? Or you will feel like different with some of them, and so maybe don't talk to all of them?
No, absolutely not, I think. In this time now I've seen that maybe when I'm home it's different, but when I was home I had many friends, or not many close, or not really close people, but just friends or people you like, or you hang around with many people. But here I've seen who are really my friends are, or like people who are like also trying to contact me and not me, because I was also sometimes contacting people and but I had to write first, and then I was like, okay, we are not probably talking again when I don't write, and so I stopped writing. That's one really big thing when you are a long time away. You really see people who care about you, who message you, who asks you how you're doing. Of course, you cannot talk every week. That's true.
But just text.
But sometimes we text with some people. Also, after 3 months, you just text, and that's alright. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because then you have something to tell, and then you're talking again, and then it's easy. Because if you talk every week, you cannot talk a lot or about things.
Oh, and it's like, I feel like I don't want to spend too much time on my phone when I'm here.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't know about you, but sometimes I take very long time to reply to my friends. But it's not like I don't want to reply to them, it's just like I'm not...
You're busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah, depends. For me now at the moment I'm more on my phone than the most of the time, because...
You're playing a lot?
Yes, it's dedication. I can tell to everyone, play Clash Royale, it's the best game. It's addiction. I love it and I hate it so much.
Toxic relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I can say, that's why here at the moment here, because it's not a lot to do in Tekapu. I don't want to do the same walk around the lake every day. That's not cool. I mean, if it was summer, I would go more outside and do away in the lake, or swim in the lake, or go to the lake. But now it's winter. Today it was raining all the morning, and it's wet and it's cold, and you just want to stay at home because it's more warm and cozy. And I just go to the car with my work. Also, you can cancel me if you want. I go every day with my car to the work. I don't care. It takes more long to make my car heat up than go. Just 2 minutes or 1 minute with the car. But it's perfect. I don't walk. No, thank you.
What was your best experience in New Zealand? Or your best moment?
My best moment? That's a really, really good question.
Yeah. And it's perfect time, because you're leaving in 3 weeks.
I'm leaving in 3 weeks, exactly.
So we need to do like a retrospective.
Oh, no. I have a few things, but I cannot rate the best moment. It's difficult.
Just maybe some of it.
I can take 2, I think.
Yeah.
Or 3. On the North Island, my best moment was meeting my friend, actually, who visited me. This was really, really nice to just see a person again,
In different country, like.
Yeah, that was so funny. We said goodbye in Germany for like almost 1 year ago. Oh, not really. 8 months ago, and then we just see each other on the end of the world. It was really, really funny. Yeah, but in general, from the things you can do in New Zealand, I think on the North Island it was I was diving in the Bay of Islands, scuba diving. This was really cool. I see so many animals.
What did you see?
I seen a stonefish. You know the stonefish?
I don't know why.
Oh, okay, it's a very poisonous fish. You can die from it when you touch it. And then I see a really big swarm of fish. I don't know what type of fish it was, but it was like, I think the guide said it was 20,000 fish, like just swimming around, like in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was so cool. I was swimming through it, and it was so funny. And I've seen like a lobster, but really, really more big, like almost as big as
Good.
my leg, maybe.
What?
Like this?
Did you take it?
No,
I know.
no, I don't eat this.
We
No,
have very good lobster here.
I'll never try. I only try
Really?
prawns and oysters. I don't try a lot. The rest, I was only it's not by choice. I just tried it in a dinner with my friend because we shared something. But I'm not a big seafood fan. I think only prawns. I like tiger prawns a lot, but this is the rest. I don't like the rest. No, and salmon. Salmon, or in general, fish is cool, but the rest.
I have good salmon here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, really good salmon. That's true.
What are your thoughts about the food here?
Depends. Also, if you're going outside, eating outside, it's really cheap compared to Germany. I think.
Yeah.
You can get a really good meal for $25. That's like 10 euros or 15.
No, more. 12.
12 or 13 euros.
12.50. It's like you can divide by 2.
No, it's 56%. It's not the right half. It's a little bit more.
Sorry.
No, okay. Yeah, that's actually really cheap to eat outside, but they don't have in the supermarket some things you really need in Germany. They only have bread. It's like sourdough and nothing else. Nothing
bread
else.
is so bad here.
Yeah, that's really a thing I really miss, but it's only because I'm so used to it, to eat every day some bread or different bread from the bakery.
Yeah.
Also, the bakeries here, they have only every time the same. They have pies, that's really cool.
I heard a New Zealand guy who was telling us the other day that in New Zealand they eat pie for lunch, but because it's very small, it's like this.
But it's so much calories.
I don't like it.
There's meat inside, it's really cool. I like it from the Ferg Bakery in Queenstown.
I
Wow, it was, I'm gonna making advertisement. But I also was going there because of a girl, actually. She was working there. Yeah, and then I got some discounts. Yeah, well, they were really good. Steak and blue cheese, wow.
I didn't try it. I tried some of the supermarket, but it was
No, they're not
bad,
good.
so bad. And the Kiwi guy told us like he buys some of the supermarket and he buys some bread and he put the pie
No.
between like the two slices of
Oh,
bread
stupid.
with tomato
Stop
sauce.
it.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah, also they don't have ketchup, they call it tomato sauce. It's not
Yeah.
tomato sauce. I'm getting so angry.
Yeah, it's so confusing when you're at supermarket and like you have a whole range of so many different ketchup, but if they call it tomato sauce.
It's not really ketchup. It don't taste like ketchup,
No.
I think. Also, they don't have mayonnaise. You call it that in French? They call it aioli. Everything is with fucking aioli and garlic. Sorry, but no. Also, the cheese is not really good.
Oh, the cheese
Oh,
is
I'm
disgusting.
hating so much now. But the meat is so cheap.
Meat and seafood is very good.
Meat
and
is cheap.
cheap.
So cheap. That's
Yeah.
perfect. It's like, I don't know, $10 for maybe 800 grams I paid last time for beef mince. And it's like €5. And you don't ever get 1 kilo of meat for €5. And it's really good meat, actually. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know, and in Germany you have like the differentiation in the meat.
Yeah.
1 to 5, I think, and 1 is really bad. This meat, and I don't have it. It's like all is local. It's nothing.
All come from here.
Yeah, and it's really good.
And what was, we say like the best experience. What was the worst one?
The worst experience. I never told anyone yet. Not even my mother. Only my uncle. When I was going to the Coldplay concert with a friend. It was the 15th of November. So 1.5 months after I arrived. And my car broke down on the highway.
On the highway?
Yes, and then I was almost in the end, so I was thinking, fuck, what do I do now? I cannot stop here because it was the one lane.
Yeah.
So I was driving a little bit more, and then on the fucking traffic light, smoke was coming out of the motor, and then I was putting my car in neutral and was rolling down the street and the right, the parking lot. Yeah, and then I was stopping the car. I was seeing that my radiator had a big leak, and all the water was in my car. And then it was Friday afternoon. Or evening almost, and I was thinking, fuck, what am I doing now? Yeah, I called the guy. I was in Auckland at the moment then. I called the guy who sold me the car. And he was like, yeah, it's like that, we can... Then he took some of my water and put it inside.
So was it a professional? You buy it to someone like us or to...
I just buy it I bought it from a local, like as a grandpa, an old guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he helped me a little bit, but the car was not running anymore.
Oh my
I just stopped it there. My friend and me were going to the Coldplay concert. It was really nice, I really enjoyed it. We were coming back, we slept in the car, and on the next morning they towed it away. That was also the time when I was moving in the farm, so I had a place to stay. Mm-hmm. And then after this concert I was writing them, I cannot come, my car is broken. And then a friend of me brought me to the farm. I was then waiting 2 days. And then the mechanic called me, the damage is like $5,000. We have to repair it. And I was like, no, thank you. What the fuck I'm doing now? I had a big mental breakdown then.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk to my mother because she was thinking, what the fuck? You have to send me money or something. Yeah. And then I was making a deal with my car dealer. He gave me another car for $1,000.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not my car that I have now. But yeah, that's why I paid $7,000 on my car and not
Oh my god.
$6,000.
That's why people are so afraid to take some car jobs.
Yeah,
It's
you don't really know it. I have heard so many stories. Actually, everyone says you are lucky when you don't have a problem in the car. It's like it's really rare if you don't have a problem. Everybody has a problem with the battery or something else.
There's always something happening. I cross fingers, but nothing gonna happen to any other cars.
Yeah, but
it's like
it's so fucked. You don't even know. It's like, yeah, exactly. They're 18 years old or more, and it had so many people had these cars. You don't know.
It's hard to know, but just need to take care of it, bring it to the garage.
Yes.
More, and
also doing oil changes. That's really important.
Oil changes.
Oil changes, yes. After every 7,000 kilometer, I would change the oil. I did it also 2 times now.
Good idea.
For the motor.
But it's like you also need it so much. Like you can't be in New Zealand without a car for me.
Yeah, I think the buses there is like it's an okay bus system. Or they are driving. You can get to the really big cities really easy. Also on the North Island. But if you want to really see something on the beautiful places, you can only go by the car.
Yeah, and it's also like if you want to travel, I think maybe you can say like no, I don't want a car. But if you want to find for a job,
that's also one thing.
It's more
they all say you need a car sometimes because. Yeah, you have to drive somewhere. Yeah, New Zealand without a car, I think it's not nice.
No.
You don't have the same good experience like how it is now.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine not going with a car.
Me either.
I hate driving the bus. I hate it so much. No, thank you.
You're more independent with a car.
Yes.
But one last thing we can talk about.
Okay.
Money.
Oh yeah, I love money.
I love money. So, what was your budget when you arrived here?
Okay, now you get the numbers now.
Like,
I was coming. Yeah, it's okay. I paid actually also for way too much for my flight because I had to cancel it one time. So I paid 1,300 on one flight only, euros.
Yeah, I think quite the same.
For coming here, and I don't have to fly back. Yeah, this was one thing. It was really expensive. The visa was not expensive. It was just 200 euros or something, and I was coming here with 9,500 euros. I think, I paid 3 in the end. Yeah, you can just say it's like about half of it was just for the car. Then I had every time some money back, like 2,000 or 1,500 euros. I just had some on my bank account every time, which I don't use. I don't go below it. And then I had exactly for the first 2 months, I think 1,000. I spent for the first 2 months traveling around 1,500 euros also, or maybe 2,000 because I was not sure what to buy. It's also in the supermarket, but first I was here, I bought so much stupid stuff. I was so expensive, also in Auckland in general, because you don't know what to eat. Now you have a system, you buy that, you know tricks, you know where to buy. At the first time, I was every time going to Woolworth because I didn't know Pack and Save.
Pack and Save is the best.
Yes, Pack and Save is the best supermarket.
Woolworth is more like for people who have money.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, that was my budget, and then I got way too fast. I spent way too much also. I made one mistake. I had my bank account, my Kiwi bank account also.
On Kiwi bank account?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had it from the first week, but I used my credit card for everything to pay with. And this was really stupid because then I don't had a really good overview. But I mean, I'm just 18, so that's it's a good excuse. No, I was every time looking that I don't go below my limit, or also looking that everything goes right. But now when I'm doing the next travel, I will shift every time some money on the New Zealand bank account to just an example. We want to spend 1,000 euros in 1 month. That's your limit. You just put it on the card and you don't go below. It's more easy than with the credit card. With the credit card, also I have it on my phone with Apple Pay. I just like a boss, chuck. Yeah, that's why I had to work. I think so much. Would I be more smart with my money? I don't have to work so much like now.
Yeah, but it's also like a
like it's good now. It's good now like this because.
Did you spend all your money?
No, of course not. But yeah, I still have now the 1,500 euros on my bank account. This is the lowest from the start also. But I had to buy some flights with it. But now it's still like about 1,500 is like left on the German bank account. On my New Zealand bank account, I have now around $3,000 from the tax back I got yesterday.
Oh my god, you got
really
tax back.
That was really good. Yeah, I can also do it.
How much? Say it, like what's
$1,580 just got back for nothing. That's really good. You can also do it.
Yeah.
Also in other countries where you do work and travel when you are working. I think you have to be below $24,000. When you don't earn more than that, you can get 50% back or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why. But yeah, that's also a thing I really need to learn, to use my money wisely and more correct. But yeah, I just know I was here and then I spent more than I actually wanted.
But it's still like a lesson, like now you know.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know it really good. And
you, like, you're
I
going
think
to
it's
travel
good.
now.
Yeah.
So is it like thanks to the money you had for working here? Or is it like with the money you had when you arrived here? For example, us, we're going to travel after, thanks to the money we are making here.
Okay. It depends, actually. With some of the money I bought my car and my stuff. So that's why I think thanks to the money I made earlier in Germany. But the money I'm making now, I use it for my trip to Hawaii. I'm going there in 3 weeks, for 2 weeks, and then to LA.
Stitch.
Oh yeah, it would be so cool. I'm really happy about it. Yeah, that's why the money I earn now is like on top that I have something to spend. Or also, it's every time better when you are somewhere in a place. I also want to do it when I'm leaving. Stay in one place, maybe meet some people, then it's more chill, you can enjoy it more I think, than just travel around, because then you're also spending money again and you cannot really save money. And now it was like I have seen almost everything. I just have some hikes left, which I probably cannot do, but then I have a reason to come back, I think.
Are you going to come back? Do you
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, really?
Maybe sooner than I'm thinking about, because my sister really wants to do it.
To do like a working holiday visa?
Yeah, so it will be then in maybe 3 years she's coming then here.
So cool.
And then maybe I visit her for 3 months with the visitor visa, and then I can do the rest of my hikes of my list. Some really long ones are left, which I cannot do. You need to book like a hut and something for this. Yeah, I didn't really think about it or book it in advance. It was a little bit stupid, but it's alright now. Yeah, now I'm just here and use the money to come back, not with nothing. So then I have still money when I'm in Germany.
Yeah.
It's also I think a good idea not to spend everything you earn.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, will you spend all your money? Or?
No. I will put some money for my travel. And also to have it when I come back, so I can maybe go to another country like Australia to do working visa again.
Also really different for you. When you are coming back, you're just working, I think, in France, or I don't know when you're coming back in France. I think not now.
Coming back in January or February next year.
Yeah, look, so you have 9 months or something,
so
and then you are working, and I have to study. That's also something that's really different.
Yeah.
I'm really interested about how the study life is and university and this.
It's crazy. You're gonna live out like.
I think it's also very good, because now I can imagine when you have everything behind you, like the studies, you want to travel again, I think really bad, because then at home is everything boring and you are working. And now for me it's like a little bit more easy, because I have new things. I have new things to see on the university, or on in the life now. Now is another time happening.
Do you feel more open-minded and everything? Like, do you feel like you change?
Yes, I think so.
Wow.
I think a little bit towards people, because here I was meeting very funny people, which I did not think about I would even talk to when I was in Germany. Because in Germany, you're also not talking to anyone. It's like also in the shops, we're just living. But here, everyone asks you, how are you? How are you doing? And I will also do it in Germany back. Just having a chat with people. Nice. I meet so many people on the street, and they give me a really good advice. Or also some people invited me to their home, and I slept at their home.
Really?
Just because I talked to them.
They're very nice here, I feel.
Yeah, everyone is so nice, and they're really also interested in you. It's a really big thing in Europe, which has to change to live better together.
Yeah, agree. And there's a thing like, I think it's good to talk about what you are doing, and I feel like it's a good thing to do.
Yes.
Is you're having a diary.
Yes, I have a diary from the first day. I mean, not a good diary. I'm not writing how I feel or a long sentence. I just write notes, what I did. Today I think the video will also come in my diary of today, that we make a YouTube video together. It's really exciting for me. But it's a good thing. I have friends who write it really down in a book. I think it's her 3rd book.
Really?
Yeah. I think I don't want to carry all these books, and I think it's a cool memory.
Yeah.
Because she edits also, she uses like some pictures.
Yeah.
From everywhere. That's really cool. That's so cool.
Yeah.
For a memory when you're old and you can look at the book. I will have it on my phone and I will save it. Then I really know what I did on the first day and the second day.
That's so cool. And I feel like you can also see how you growing in this experience.
Yes, that's
Because
kind of true.
we were talking with a man who was here before and he was doing it as well, but more also writing about how he was feeling. And he told us like he can see the difference between the first day he wrote and the last day. Like he can see like he grown.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, when I think about it, yeah, maybe.
Maybe you grown, maybe not.
I don't know. I've grown my hair. That's like the one thing I've grown anyway.
Perfect.
That's a funny experiment I did. I don't go to barbershop here because I was really scared to do it.
Yeah, I can understand.
But I will do it before I leave. I have no choice.
Here, New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm scared that they don't let me inside of Hawaii. They say no. You cannot come inside. I don't know.
Send us a picture.
Yeah, I will do it. I will do it.
Do you have another thing you want to talk about?
Let me quickly think. Was not prepared for this. I want to ask you one question.
Wow.
To the finish. What is the one thing you like more from New Zealand than from France? I know it's a lot, but...
Oh.
But what is for you?
I think...
Because we talked so much about me.
Yeah, but what's the whole goal of this video? No, but I think I would say like you, like the people are more friendly here.
Yeah?
And I feel like...
Don't think the nature or something?
No, I'm more city girl than nature girl.
What? Okay.
But I will say like just people are more friendly, and also the fact like it's like you feel it's a country where there's a lot of working holiday visa people, a lot of backpacker, and so I feel like it's more easy to meet some new people than it is in France. I don't know why, but I feel like more comfortable to talk to someone I don't know here than in France.
That's
Because
true, yes.
there is a lot more of working holiday visa people. Like here, there is you. In the restaurant, there is like different people coming from all around the world, from like Republic Czech, from like USA.
Yeah, that's true.
And
at home, you're not doing this. You're also not really.
So you're just
open.
in your comfort zone.
Yes.
And here you go out more.
That's true. I also will do it. Talk to more people at home.
Yeah.
Good, really good. Thank you
Anytime.
for this nice video.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Do you want to say something in German? I won't translate it. So just don't say something not nice.
Not nice?
No, something nice.
Ah, okay. Ja,
Anything.
alles Gute. Vielen Dank für das schöne Video. Liked Emmas Video. Lasst ganz viel Liebe da. Ja, ich hoffe, ich konnte euch weiterhelfen. Vielen Dank. Ja, das war's.
Dankeschön.
Vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Merci.